A sea of sand dunes stretching as far as the eye can see, rugged rocky plateaus, and a sky so clear it feels like touching the clouds. This is the Karakum Desert in the country of Turkmenistan. It may not be as well known as its Egyptian counterpart, but it's just as awe-inspiring. But what exactly is this place? How did this fiery abyss come to be, and why does it keep burning even after all these years? We're going to take a trip down to the bottom of this mystery and get some answers. Let's dive right in. The crater was formed in 1971 when a drilling rig hit a pocket of pressurized gas. Well, the answer is quite simple. It's all about the energy released from the combustion reaction between the gas and the oxygen in the air. Once started, this process becomes self-sustaining. The energy released keeps the gas flowing from the underground reservoir to the surface, ensuring a constant supply for the fire. The rig fell into the ground and formed a giant hole. Unfortunately, no one knows the exact depth of this crater. No one has ever measured it. After all, it's been burning for more than half a century. Well, it turns out that there is a constant supply of gas coming from deep underground. The crater is like a chimney that allows the gas to escape. During this time, the weather is cold and rainy, which makes it difficult to access the area. Additionally, many of the roads leading to the crater are unpaved and can become impassable during the rainy season. It is not something that can be explained by science, and it is sure to leave visitors in awe. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon. Whether you want to see it during the day or at night, it is definitely an experience that should not be missed. Getting to the gate to hell is not an easy task. The crater is located in a remote area of the Karakum Desert, which is already a challenging destination to reach. The journey usually starts from the capital city of Ashgabat, which is the largest city in Turkmenistan. From Ashgabat, it is necessary to hire a 4x4 vehicle and drive through the desert for several hours to reach the crater. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories, and we'll see you in the next video. The roads are rough and bumpy, so it is not recommended to attempt the journey with a regular car. Just make sure to plan ahead and be prepared for the journey. The flaming hole will be visible from a distance, and as you approach, the intensity of the orange glow will only grow. This option is recommended for those who do not have their own 4x4 vehicle or for those who prefer not to drive in such challenging conditions. Therefore, it is crucial to bring enough water and supplies to last the entire journey. Mobile phone reception is also very poor in the area, so it is not possible to call for help in case of emergency. Tour groups usually have experienced guides who know the area well and can ensure a safe and comfortable journey. You may even hear the sound of the fire crackling and roaring, which adds to the sense of mystery and intrigue. The ideal time to experience the full glory of the gate to hell is during the night. At night, the crater is illuminated with a bright orange glow that makes it look even more spectacular than during the day. This means that as soon as one part of the gas is burnt up, more takes its place. However, the journey is truly worth it, as the crater is a sight that will stay with you forever. The combination of the vast desert landscape and the mysterious flaming hole creates an unforgettable experience that will leave you in awe of the natural world. It is recommended to hire a 4x4 vehicle for the journey and to bring plenty of water and food supplies. Visitors should also be aware that mobile phone reception can be poor in the area. This is why the fire has been burning for so long, and it is unlikely that it will go out anytime soon. Putting out such a large and deep fire is not an easy task, and the crater is emitting gases that could cause harm to humans. Many travelers are keen to visit the gate to hell, but they wonder when is the best time to go. Well, the best time to visit this amazing place is during the summer months, from May to September. During this time, the weather is hot and dry, which makes it easier to explore the crater. However, it is important to note that the temperature can reach up to 50 degrees Celsius, so visitors should be prepared for the heat. Furthermore, the crater is located in a remote area of the desert, and it is surrounded by poisonous plants and animals that make it difficult for humans to approach. So it is not surprising that no one has been able to put out the fire yet. The only thing we know is that it's pretty deep. For example, in 2010, the president of Turkmenistan asked experts to come up with a plan to put out the fire. He even offered them a reward of $1 million if they could do it. But unfortunately, none of the attempts were successful. According to some sources, the crater is producing between 1 million and 3 million cubic meters of gas per day. If this is true, then it means that a lot of valuable resources are being wasted away. Estimates suggest that it could be as much as 2,300 feet deep, which is more than twice the height of the Eiffel Tower. Scientists were afraid that if they did not do anything, poisonous gases would seep into the nearby town. So they decided to light the gases on fire. That was the beginning of the end. The scientists had hoped that the fire would go out in a few weeks, but it never did. The gases coming out of it contain hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide, and methane. These gases are harmful to humans and animals and can cause serious health problems. Carbon dioxide, for example, can lead to suffocation if inhaled in large amounts. Hydrogen sulfide is even more dangerous. It can cause headaches, nausea, vomiting, and even death if inhaled in high concentrations. Instead, the crater kept burning for 50 years and counting. Here in the middle of nowhere, there is something truly mysterious going on in the desert. In Turkmenistan, there is a region where every year thousands of tourists come to visit a place that looks like something straight out of hell. The place is called Darvaza and is also known as the burning or the door to hell. People call it this because it looks like a huge flaming hole that leads to hell itself. Some say it sounds like people screaming inside the hole, too. Well, those who have visited the place say the eerie sounds are made by the wind blowing through the holes and not by people being burned alive. And the truth is that Darvaz is nothing supernatural. It is simply a crater which constantly emits poisonous gases. A gigantic flaming hole that seems to have no bottom and burns endlessly with a demonic red glow. It is quite the sight and has earned itself the nickname the Gate to Hell. It is said that if you look down into this enormous abyss, you can hear the screams of people being burnt alive in the fires below. What does the Gate to Hell actually refer to? In this area, there are large quantities of gas under the sand, but it is not possible to extract them. But how is it even possible that the fire keeps burning for so long without any new fuel source? Another question people have is how deep is the Gate to Hell? Now, you might be wondering why the authorities haven't done anything to stop the fire yet. However, in recent years, several attempts have been made to extinguish the burning. In addition to being a waste of resources, the crater is also dangerous for the environment. So, why hasn't the fire gone out by now? So when is the best time to visit this amazing place? On the other hand, the winter months from October to April are not recommended for visiting the crater. It is important to remember that the crater is located in a remote area of the desert and visitors should plan accordingly. In conclusion, the Gate to Hell in Turkmenistan is a truly amazing and mysterious place. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe for more updates on amazing places from around the world. Now let's move on to the next question, which is how do I get to the Gate to Hell? Once you arrive at the crater, you will be greeted by a sight that is truly worth the journey. Alternatively, you can also join a tour group that specializes in taking tourists to the crater. When planning your trip, it is important to keep in mind that the crater is located in a very remote area and there are no facilities or services available nearby. Overall, getting to the Gate to Hell is an adventure in itself and requires careful planning and preparation. We hope you enjoyed learning about the Gate to Hell in Turkmenistan.